Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive in.
Inzaghi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Schlotterbeck. Rudiger. And it's Rudiger. And he's worked it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They get a throw-in. Cleared without complication. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Let's a look and place it forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. And this is Roberto Baggio. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Undav. And here's Wirtz. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Italy really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Matthäus running with the ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been knocked clear. Matthäus demonstrating his defensive quality there. Quality ball. Zola. And here's Sané. Adeyemi. Sané. Deep cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous. Zola. That is lovely. And here's Baggio. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Schlotterbeck gets rid without sophistication. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Sané. He can run onto that. Adeyemi, he is through here. Goes for a shot! Goal, Germany! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Germany are in front. Shot a goal! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Italy grab the equaliser and we're... Shoots! And that was very necessary. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Mateus! Terrific from Mateus! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Germany go into the lead. Opts for safety. Nesta. To Maldini. Calafiori. Tonali. And it's Maldini. Inzaghi might just make this. Neatly clipped into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's had a shot! Good running, strong and purposeful. Tonali goes on a run down the left wing. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Italy with the corner, they're first. No way through, so back it comes. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Germany are looking to go forward now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now, can they get him away? Solar. Muller.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Germany can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Decent progress down the left. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Roberto Baggio.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played through into space. The less said about that pass, the better. It's a searching pass. Floated through. And he gets rid in a hurry. That could spell trouble. That's a good ball. Great chance! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9, numero 15, Filippo Inzaghi.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
Zola going full steam ahead down the left flank. Gives it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Mateus. Nicely weighted. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now that looks a decent ball. Played in. Bullish header! Schlotterbeck gets it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's levelling. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Vert really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Back in possession and ready to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, he's got space here. Played into space out wide. Zola gets into some space. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And reclaimed it in a trice. Plays a sharp little ball here. Retegi. Khan claims comfortably.
Italy really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's there to retrieve it. Ambrosini. Leveling. Wits. He's found a way through. Big chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. One sweeping... And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot...